evening and welcome to the Primetime News on MITV. I am Vina Peters. Nigeria has secured a $1.1 billion loan from the African Development Bank, AFDB, for the provision of electricity for 5 million people by the end of 2026. According to Bayo Nanuga, Special Advisor to the President, Information and Strategy, President Bola Tinubu made this known in a speech presented by Adebayo Adelabu, Minister of Power, at the just concluded two-day Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Tinubu also stated that the AFDB's $200 million in the Nigeria electrification project will provide electricity for 500,000 people by the end of 2025. He is also expecting to get the planned $1.2 billion AFDB investment in the Nigeria Desert to Power Program and facility for the Nigeria Grid Battery Energy Storage System. President Tinubu thanked Ajay Banga, President of the World Bank Group, and Akinwumi Adesina of AFDB for their transformative vision, which he said will light up and power Africa. He also applauded the contributions of the UN Sustainable Energy for All and the Rockefeller Foundation and the Global Energy Alliance for Development. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has emphasized the need for a comprehensive approach to tackle security challenges in the Lake Chad Basin region, calling for a W2 band of military action and strategies to address underlying issues such as poverty, inequality, and youth unemployment. Speaking at the 5th Lake Chad Basin Governors Forum in Maiduguri, Tinubu highlighted the importance of combining hard power with soft power, including diplomacy and cultural values, to ensure long-term stability. The President, represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, stressed that while military power is crucial, addressing the root causes of insecurity, it is also essential for sustainable peace. Tinubu also cautioned against allowing global geopolitical tensions to disrupt regional cooperation, urging leaders to remain committed to joint efforts and avoid falling victim to proxy agendas. Governor Mai Malabuni of Yobe State and other regional leaders, however, reiterated their commitment to addressing the challenges in the Lake Chad Basin, focusing on recovery, resilience, and sustainable development.
The Lake Chad region is not at ease, and neither should we be. This for me is land of opportunity, which binds together the destinies of nations, have been challenged in ways that defy our shared history over the past decade and a half. The chain of events disrupting the stability of this region reminds us of why we need one another more than ever before. These challenges demand that we will power responsibly to guarantee the safety and prosperity of our people. I am delighted to join this quest for a collective and objective response. The successes we have recorded in repairing threats to our borders and sovereignty by non-state actors owe much to the joint missions we have embarked on. These hard-won victories are a testament to the strength of our cooperation. As such, the guarantee of peace must remain paramount, even when domestic politics or policies seek to undermine the nobility of our agreement to serve the people. We must not allow the geopolitical tensions across the world to solve ourselves to become.
Like it was said, it is not time for speeches, but time for action. We want to see the Lake Chad do that. We want to also appeal and thank you for the support to multinational joint task force. It is a success story. But we want to continue to do more. And we can only do more if we get more support. The kinetic and non-kinetic actions must go together. And that is the only way we're going to get results. Mr. Vice President, sir, I want to say very big thank you, Your Excellencies. I want to also repeat that the armed forces of Nigeria and other security agencies are here all the way to ensure that the entire region is fully back to its course. I'm very happy and glad to hear that the governor of Diffa is here. I want to assure him, all members, that we are one family. There is no dispute between us that cannot be solved. We are appealing to them to ensure that they come back fully into the fold so that as brothers and sisters we can continue to forge forward for the good of Africa. Challenges will always come.
For peace, security, and sustainable development in the region. The Governors Forum occupies a central role in the governance and coordination of the region's response to both regional and territorial challenges. It serves as a critical platform for cross-border dialogue and cooperation, where leaders, policymakers, and stakeholders can come together to exchange ideas, share knowledge, and support ongoing efforts towards regional stabilization, recovery, and resilience. This year's theme, rebuilding the lecture, consolidating gains, commitment to peace, cross-border cooperation, security, and sustainable development for a resilient community is both timely and relevant, given the rapidly changing dynamics within the region. As we gather here today, we are keenly aware of the evolving challenges posed by climate change, the need for durable solutions to the region's displacement crisis, food insecurity, and the promotion of cross-border trade. These issues were on the backbone of the thematic discussions scheduled throughout the forum, and they underscore our collective commitment to a brighter future for the lectured region.
The National Assembly on Wednesday asked the federal government to prioritize water transportation in the country. The lawmakers made the call during the budget defense session of the Nigerian Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, stressing that it has been largely neglected compared to road and air transport. At the Joint Committee on Marine Transport, Honorable Ojema Ojoto, who was re-echoing the views of other senators, stated that road and air transport were given significant attention by the government. Ojoto highlighted the cost-effectiveness of investing in inland waterways, noting that improving water transport infrastructure would reduce pressure on the country's overburdened road network and provide a safer and more affordable alternative for commuters and goods transportation. Beyond transportation, lawmakers at the session also advocated for increased funding to address flooding, insecurity, and improve inland waterways across the country. Still in the National Assembly, the House of Representatives has dismissed claims that some federal lawmakers demanded bribe from vice-chancellors of federal universities to approve the 2025 budget allocations, describing the report as false and misleading. In a statement issued on Wednesday, the spokesman for the House, Akin Rotimi, says the publication was a deliberate attempt to tarnish the reputation of the legislature. He says the 10th House of the Representatives was firmly committed to transparency, accountability, and the highest ethical standards in all its legislative activities, adding that it was imperative to address the baseless and sensational allegations in the report, which appears to be part of a deliberate attempt to undermine the integrity of the House and erode public trust in the hallowed institution. Rotimi explained that the budget process follows a constitutionally guided and transparent procedure, emphasizing that the 2025 appropriation bill was presented by President Bola Tinubu before a joint session of the National Assembly in the presence of key government officials and the public. He further noted that some vice-chancellors had failed to appear for the budget defense sessions despite being constitutionally required. The First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has officially commissioned the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Community ICT Center at the Kwara State College of Education in Ilorin. The center, a collaboration between NITDA and the Renewed Hope Initiative, is part of efforts to bridge the digital divide and empower communities, particularly women. The First Lady emphasized the importance of ICT education as a tool for empowerment, enabling women to overcome traditional barriers and access new opportunities. She highlighted that the Ilorin ICT Center is the second of its kind, with plans for additional centers in Benue and Oyo states. Under the Renewed Hope agenda, the First Lady also mentioned the successful establishment of digital economy centers in 5 states and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), with 10 more centers set to open soon. This center, she says, provide crucial ICT skills and opportunities, especially for women and girls, to participate in the global economy. Senator Tinubu further presented a 50 million naira grant to the wife of the Kwara State governor for the empowerment of 1,000 women petty traders.
I am delighted to be in Ilorin, Kwara State today to officially commission the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA Community ICT Center, in collaboration with the Renewed Hope Initiative under its Social Investment Program. I am fully equipped with ICT, another ICT Materiality Center in Bauchi State. Equipped with computers, centers are ready to be commissioned soon. Other digital economy centers have also been fully equipped with computers and other ICT materials in 5 states, namely Jigawa, Ebonyi, Cross River, Oyo, and Niger, and the Federal Capital Territory. 10 additional digital economy centers in Abia, Edo, Delta, Ondo, Kano, Katsina, Lagos, Nasarawa, Yobe, and Zamfara are also being fully equipped with ICT materials and will be ready for commissioning soon. I have been informed that these centers have greatly benefited our youth, especially women and girls.
This project is not just an investment in infrastructure, but a powerful statement about the essential role of technology in our survival and progress in the digital era. Technology is here to stay, and the only path forward is to aggressively invest in the skills and infrastructure that will secure a prosperous future for our students, kids, and communities. I thank Mr. President for transforming the Ministry of Communication to focus on digital economy and ensuring that Nigeria remains competitive in this fast-evolving space.
With in-demand digital skills, but also best position them for opportunities that abound in the Nigeria and global digital space. Today's commissioning speaks to the many engagements and partnerships of the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria towards ensuring that Nigerians are adequately supported in the pursuit of their goals and improving livelihoods of the most indigent to complement the efforts of Mr. President, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the federal government in this regard. While this milestone will continue to up the status of women, youths, and other users of the facility, it is also creating pathways into making Nigeria a digitally empowered nation, as well as fostering a technology-enabled, equitable future for all Nigerians.
Stay inclusive growth as a nation. So this initiative is designed in 3 pockets. We have worked with the Ministry of Education. We developed curriculum for primary and secondary school.
The Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board (JAM) says it will not be conducting admissions for the law program in some selected universities where the Council of Legal Education (CLE) has suspended the Bachelor of Laws (LLB) program for the 2025 and 2026 academic session. This was contained in a statement released by JAM's Public Communications Advisor Fabian Benjamin on Wednesday. According to him, JAM will not approve any admissions for candidates seeking to enroll in the law program at the affected universities for the 2025 and 26 academic session. Benjamin further stated that the ban on registration for the law program at the Nigerian Police Academy will extend into the 2026 and 2027 academic session. The universities where the Council of Legal Education suspended law program are Kwara State University, Malete Ilorin Kwara State, Bingham University, Kairu Nasarawa State, Redeemers University, Ede Osun State, Western Delta University, Ogara Delta State, Taraba State University, Jalingo Taraba State, Arthur Jarvis University, Akbabuyo Cross River State, Alex Ekweme Federal University, Udufu Alike Ebonyi State, and Nigerian Police Academy, Wudil, Kano State. A violent altercation occurred at the National Secretariat of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, on Wednesday, disrupting a meeting of the party's Board of Trustees, BOT. The conflict arose over a dispute between two individuals claiming the positions of a National Secretary, Senator Sam Anyanwu and Sunday Ude Okoye. The clash erupted after the meeting's opening ceremony when an aide to Senator Anyanwu forcefully ejected Ude Okoye from the hall. Ude Okoye attempted to re-enter, which escalated into a physical confrontation. Despite efforts by BOT chairman and former Senate President Adolphus Wabara to mediate and restore order, tensions continued to rise. The situation reached a boiling point when those who appeared to be Ude Okoye's supporters forcibly opened the gate and allowed him back into the hall, further intensifying the chaos. The incident has raised concerns about the internal divisions within the PDP and how they might affect the party's unity moving forward. Still on party politics, the All Progressives Congress has expelled a former Minister of Interior and ex-Osun State Governor Ralph Aregbesola over alleged anti-party activities. Aregbesola, who led Osun State for 2 terms, had spearheaded a faction within the APC known as the Osun Progressives, which was later rebranded as the Omoluabi Caucus. A letter from the APC leadership seen by newsmen on Wednesday officially confirmed Aregbesola's expulsion. The letter, titled Allegations of Anti-Party Activities, Conveyance of State Exco Decision to You, accused him of breaching Article 21 of the party's constitution, which outlines disciplinary measures for members. We now go on a break, and when we return, we'll bring you more stories.
We can build a new friendship. Cheers to a fabulous year.
I am sweet, but don't try me still.
How can you not disgrace me?
I and avoiding more pressing.
She does owe me an apology.
I didn't Google it. Like I said, girl, I read. You should read often.
Welcome back. Justice Marian Anini of the Federal Capital Territory High Court, Abuja, has adjourned the trial in the alleged money laundering case against the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahya Bello, to 3rd, 24th April and 6th May 2024. Justice Anini adjourned the case for the continuation of the hearing after the first witness, Fabian Nwora, a property developer, was called to testify. At the day's proceedings, the prosecution counsel, Kemi Finero-San, informed the court that he had 5 witnesses to call for the day. However, Justice Mary Ann Anini says she could only take 1 witness. Counsel for the first and second defendants, Joseph Daudu San, informed the court that the prosecution had not made the statement on oath of the second defendant available to the defense team. He said he was aware that the first defendant had not made any statement yet. Daudu also objected to the witness presented by the prosecution, arguing that the defendant had no prior knowledge of the witness and were only seeing him in court for the first time. Citing authorities, he emphasized that legal proceedings should not be a hide-and-seek game, stating that the prosecution was required to provide the witness statement on oath in advance so the defense could adequately prepare for cross-examination. Staying with judicial matters, the Federal High Court sitting in Ado-Ekiti has struck out a criminal charge filed by the police against Lagos-based legal practitioner and author Dele Farotimi. Justice Babs Kwewumi struck out the charge following an application by the police prosecutor Samson Osubu. Osubu told the court that the prosecution had filed a notice of discontinuance. He says the matter was slated for hearing on Wednesday, but a notice of discontinuance dated January 29, 2025 was filed in the morning. There was no objection from lawyers to Farotimi, led by Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Adeyinka Olumide Fusika, paving the way for Justice Kwewumi to strike out the case. Outside the courtroom, Olumide Fusika told journalists that the case had been concluded in this particular court, but declined to comment on related matters pending in other courts. He also says that he had advised Farotimi against granting press interviews on the matter. The Nigerian Customs Service says commitment to security is a collective responsibility, and the Customs Service believes it cannot do it alone and needs to collaborate with other agencies. Comptroller Olarewaju Abdulwahab Olumo, Customs Area Controller, Lagos Free Trade Zone Command, made the call on Wednesday. He stated that what drives the Nigerian Customs Service is the efficiency of its workforce. The officers' dedication, hard work, and strong commitment led to promotion. While speaking during the International Customs Day celebration, the decorations of newly promoted officers, Oluno stated that when there is efficiency and security, prosperity is assured. He noted that the efficiency of the individual and personnel translates to that of the organization. He called on the newly promoted officers to see the elevation as a call to service, an avenue for them to renew their pledge of loyalty, support, and dedication to the service of our fatherland, with a view to making the NCS attain its overriding goal of national prosperity.
The Lagos Free Trade Command has been attracting quite a number of businesses and investments into this corridor. The result is very evident in the revenue we had in 2024. We did not only meet our target of 144 billion, We even surpassed it, and at the close of the year, the Lagos Free Zone Command generated 358 billion naira. In the area of security, we have always recognized the fact that it is not something one agency can achieve alone.
When you are out there not wearing the gadget, understand that responsibility bestowed upon you today has changed. Your character, your conduct, your professionalism, and everything has advanced. You therefore need to brace up. Because this is a particular responsibility bestowed on you today. We hope that you will be extra careful in whatever you are doing. Know that you are now in the management level. So whatever decisions you take, whatever thing you do, you will be watched. Whatever thing you do, understand that your juniors are looking up to you.
Promotion is such an emolument that encourage officers because to do more. If you are working in an environment and you are putting in your best and you are being denied promotion, it becomes demoralized. A lot of us have suffered from all these type of things. I'm really happy that in the history of the command, I heard from the PRO that they've never had a volume of numbers of officers being promoted at the same time.
A World Bank delegation has engaged in productive discussions with the management team of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, gaining valuable insights into the agency's strategies for addressing the complex traffic challenges unique to Lagos. In a statement, the Director of Public Affairs and Enlightenment Department of LASMA, Adebayo Taufik, says the engagement took place in LASMA's headquarters, Oshodi, Lagos, where the delegation led by Lou Grandeur embarked on a fact-finding mission to evaluate LASMA's traffic management and control strategies within Lagos State. The General Manager of LASMA, Olalekan Bakarioki, says LASMA's activities were guided by the Lagos State Transport Sector Reform Law 2018, just as he emphasized operational statistics for the year 2024. Highlighting the number of vehicular breakdowns successfully managed by LASMA, he elaborated on the distinct roles of the agency's various departments, particularly the contributions of the rescue team, which also operates during nighttime to promptly remove breakdown or accidented vehicles, thereby ensuring unobstructed traffic movement during peak hours. Bakarioki provided a comprehensive exposition of the agency's operational framework, enforcement, protocols, and innovative methodologies designed to facilitate seamless traffic flow across the metropolis. The delegation lauded LASMA's proactive and innovative initiatives, expressing its willingness to support efforts aimed at advancing traffic management systems in rapidly expanding urban centers, such as Lagos. A grievous lone vehicular accident involving a Toyota Sienna KTU 666JP at Con Oil Inward Secretariat along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway on Wednesday resulted in the untimely demise of the driver, while 3 other occupants, 2 male and 1 female, suffered severe injuries. Responding to the accident, a personnel of the Lagos State Ambulance Services administered critical first aid before transporting the injured victims to the Lagos State Accident and Emergency Center at Tollgate for urgent medical intervention. Preliminary injuries indicates that the deceased driver was under the influence of alcohol and lost control of the vehicle while traveling at an excessive speed. During rescue operations, officials of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, who swiftly responded as first responder, recovered 48,200 naira, phone, 15 sachets of alcoholic gin inside the Sienna, and told the accidented vehicle to the agency's yard to avert any traffic disruptions. Federal Road Safety Corps FRSC officers who were also present at the scene undertook the evacuation of the deceased remains to a morgue in Yaba. Expressing deep regret over the tragic incident, LASMA General Manager Olalekan Bakare Oki urged motorists to eschew alcohol consumption while driving, emphasizing that reckless and impaired driving remains a perilous menace to lives and properties. The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC Lagos State Command, has rescued 2 persons from a 2-story building under construction that collapsed with workers trapped inside around the Ikota axis of Lekki. The personnel of Etiosa Division of the Lagos Command of the NSCDC led by Divisional Leader Chief Superintendent of Corps David Oyende effected the rescue at the collapsed building on Tuesday after a distress call from concerned residents. In a statement by the PRO of the Lagos State Command of the Civil Defense, PRO Oluwaseun Abolurin, the State Commandant and NSCDC Lagos State Command of Adedotu Keshinro directed the Disaster Management, Rescue and Recovery Operation Team to commence search, rescue, recovery and evacuation operation of workers who may be trapped in the rubbles. This immediate action is to enable the team rescue many bodies alive and clinically evacuate bodies of if found dead, unfortunately. He also directed the Disaster Management Rescue Operation Team to continue search, evacuation, rescue and recovery operations with other agencies present at the scene. Now to Oyo State, where governors elected under the People's Democratic Party (PDP) on Wednesday paid a condolence visit to their Oyo State counterpart, Seyi Makinde, in his Ikolaba private residence, Ibadan, the state capital, over the death of his elder brother, Engineer Sunday Makinde. The governors were led by the chairman and the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed. Others who were on the entourage include the vice chairman of the forum and Rivers State Governor Similayi Fubara and Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke. In their condolence message, Bala Mohammed, the governor of Bauchi State, expressed the forum's heartfelt sympathy to Makinde, describing his late brother as a man who lived a fulfilled life. He commended his Oyo State counterpart for his resilience, stating that he never abandoned his job despite the loss of his elder brother. Mohammed assured Makinde of the forum's solidarity during this difficult period. In his response, Governor Makinde acknowledged the emotional morale and encouragement provided by his colleagues, thanking them for their prayers and support.
To commiserate with you and to condole you over the loss of your senior brother, Engineer Sunday Makinde. We have to come to show you solidarity, and we know it is very emotional from what we have heard from the grapevine that you are very close and you come from a very disciplined and socially knitted family. We know the devastation is huge. But we know you to be a strong character, a strong person. You will bear all these losses, which are irreparable. And as a man of God, you know we are all here temporarily. We will all go back to our Creator. And that's why we are consoled, because we had his trajectory and his pedigree, worked in the foreign navy, and those who gave us a good name, for the country before he retired meritoriously.
Thank you for this visit. Thank you for identifying with us at this very hour of need. We thought our eldest brother, is just about to start life because it was just 65. We have to accept that God giveth and taketh without asking anybody, without any form of validation from anybody.
Some former local government chairmen in Osun State have alleged Governor Ademola's Adeleke's administration of mismanaging 183 billion naira allocated to 30 local councils of the state between November 2022 and November 2024. The former council bosses claimed the funds were used without the involvement of democratically elected local officials, which violates the 1999 Constitution and the Supreme Court ruling of July 2024. They raised these allegations while speaking through their representatives at a press conference held in Osogbo. They equally called on the federal government to intervene on the matter. Reacting to the allegations, the State Commissioner for Local Government and the Chieftaincy Affairs in the Dosu, Babatunde, refuted the claims of former local government chairman, stressed that allocations given to local government areas of the state were judiciously utilized.
Even across the local government, you can even go and do your investigative journalism. Go across all the local government and see. In my local government, about 6 point something billion into my local government, that you cannot see a single project, then where is the money? Like us other local government. We are saying that from November 2022 up to 2024, from federal allocation, the various local governments have received 183 billion naira above. Where is this money? The money that is meant for the grassroots people. That is all we are concerned about.
Where is the project?
So where is the project of come to commiserate with it? Even though there's who is spending that money, that is the question.
The local government never received such humongous money, and I say that on good authority. Then the money that was received by the local government was judiciously utilized. You are living with this to the fact that the local government, in conjunction with the state government, are embarking on projects. As I speak to you now, 1.5 kilometer roads are ongoing in each of the local government. You must have verified it. There have been at least 2 rounds of sinking of borehole in all the 332 wards that makes up the entire Osun State.
We'll now go on a quick break, and when we return, we'll bring you the foreign scene. Stay tuned.